This video is for entertainment purposes, but use discernment. John F. Kennedy was the president of the United States. His nephew um, is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He is Kennedy is the son of the U.S. Attorney Robert. Okay, that's the son. There's so many Kennedys, you guys. They're like the Rothschilds or the Vanderbilts or what's the other family name? Um, so it's interesting. The nephew, okay. Um, who's the nephew? Let's find out. There's so many Kennedys here. Okay, wow. Okay. So who is JF Kennedy, John F. Kennedy's nephew is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Guys, I don't know what that is. The anti-vaxxer who wants to run for United States president. Okay, so he has agenda here. Okay, they all have agenda. All politicians have agenda for entertainment purposes, but use discernment. They all have agenda because they want to be the president, right? They want to be the chief, the Omega, the Almighty, the highest, right? But what's so interesting, he was for anti-vaxxers, okay? Because why are we getting vaccinated? Think about it. And why, when we have our children, okay, they're getting shots. I've always questioned this. I question everything, okay? Why? Right? And you see the elites, they don't get, their children are not vaccinated. They're not vaccinated. Okay? I'm surprised that the children are even documented. Okay? Just saying. But anyways, so he announced he will challenge Joe Biden. Okay? But is it really Joe Biden? Must I say? For entertainment purposes. So this is what he looks like. So he has an agenda. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the nephew of assassin former President John F. Kennedy, has filed to run for United States president. But he's reopening his case of his uncle, right? Because if he reopens the case, it will make him look good in public, right? Which we already know what happened to his uncle. Both his uncles. Is Robert his father? So this is Bobby's son. There's so many Kennedys, I can't even keep up. As well as having an uncle in the top job, Mr. Kennedy's father, Robert. So Robert was his father, okay? Known as Bob. They both was assassinated, okay? Now, it's interesting because you have the Kennedys on both sides. You have Republican Kennedys and you have Democratic Kennedys, but most of them I'm seeing the Democratic Party because I'm seeing the actual sign for the Democratic Party. So he's reopening his uncle's case, which he already knows what happened to his uncle, may I say. So he's an anti-vax movement okay, so he was against the vaccination because he knew the truth, okay? But he wasn't really speaking the truth. He knew the truth, but he wasn't really speaking the truth. because he was saying that vaccinations were linked to autism, which is true. Okay, but for entertainment purposes, we use discernment. So he wants to open his uncle's case. He was 14 when his father passed. Um, but he's going to run for the Democratic ticket, but he's not going to win. Let's see if I can just pull any energy. 555 on this case. John F. Kennedy. Wow. John F. Kennedy. So what I'm seeing is they know what happened. There's spiritual judgment being called, but there will never be physical judgment. Okay. But there is spiritual judgment. It's called spiritual law is broken. This is when you take a life. You're not supposed to take a life. Okay, it says something went wrong. Try again. So I don't know if you guys are on here. Let me know. If not, then just give me 2 more cards so I can end this. Okay. Yeah, this is never gonna come out. These cards are all in reverse. This is never gonna come out. Somebody has acknowledgement of this, and it's a female. Okay, she's in an upright position. She knows what happened. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, this female knows. Wow, she got money. Money was exchanged. This is John F. Kennedy's energy. For entertainment purposes, but use discernment. Some female got money. She knows what happened to John F. Kennedy. Shit. The whole family knows. Even this wealthy man knows. The King of Pentacles knows. He's still alive, though, this King of Pentacles. Says something went wrong, try again. Wow. This is never going to come out, okay? If it does come out, nobody's ever going to be charged. The guy that took the fall for John F. Kennedy was not what really happened to John F. Kennedy. Wow. Just saying. These people are in high places. Somebody had to make a decision and they made it. Spiritual law was broken. Is John F. Kennedy a fire sign? It's saying something went wrong. John F. Kennedy. His birth chart. He was the 35th president. He was a Freemason. He was assassinated on November 22nd, 1963 in Parkland Health, Dallas, Texas. His spouse at the time was Jacqueline Kennedy. The vice president was Lyndon B. Johnson. his term was from January 20th to 1961 to November 22nd, 1963 when he passed. But I was trying to get his birth date on him. Okay, there we go. I was seeing fire in his chart. May 29th. So was he a Taurus? No, he was a Gemini. He was a Gemini. Wow. So he was the element of air. But there's some fire here. I don't know who this fire sign is. But somebody had to make a choice, and they made it. A woman knows. The woman and man is still alive, okay? But this will never, I mean, yeah, smoke and mirrors. The illusion is here. Yep. Yeah. The person that did this, it's interesting because he wasn't the actual person that did it. Okay. I don't know. It's just something went wrong. But his nephew is doing this for political. Ooh, this is for a political move. Yeah, the decision was to happen. They had to make this decision, and they made it. This video is for entertainment purposes, but use discernment. Okay. Just give me one card. We can end this. John F. Kennedy. Wow. This King of Pentacles. And there was no celebration because people were mourning him. But there was money exchange. And this Empress, she was false. There's a false Empress that was in his life. But this King of Pentacles is still alive. And the Empress, she's still alive. Okay? Just saying. This video is for entertainment purposes, but use discernment. So he was a Gemini. It's interesting because his nephew is running, but he's using this for a political. He's trying to bring all. He's trying to bring everything out like a magician. Okay, so he can. Can you guys hear me? So he can win for the Democratic Party, but he's not going to win. All right, you guys, Jennifer Felix, I'm sending you light and love. Light and love, my beautiful souls. This video was for entertainment purposes, 1414, but use discernment, okay? True discernment out here.